So we have that all settled, and we just have our final section, which is a tradition on the Jono Explains Things channel. Whenever I have a guest on the stream, I have a section I like to call Out of Your Element. Now, I did explain this a little bit to you, but I'll give another explanation just because I haven't had a guest on in a little while. Essentially, what this section is it's a sort of it's a question to keep you on your toes in a sense. So now, Mike, you are very astute in creating machines in order to fulfill a task. That's essentially what you do on your channel. Is that correct?
That's right. That's correct.
And so I was watching your stream the other day, and everybody was giving these suggestions on what machines you would be able to make, and just on the fly, you were pretty good at just picking out what kind of things you would need to do in order to make that a reality. So that gave me the idea to keep within that range of thinking, but at the same time, sort of go a little left field with the actual creation. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give a little backstory here, and then I'll let you just have at it. So just imagine that we are going back in time, and you are bringing a message to a village, and so that's the scene we're going with. And so you are going up to the village, and you notice that the village is up on a hill, but alas, you have a bad knee from when you had to take care of Sancho's yak. So
Those are
I'm
hard
asking
times.
you to build a machine that can bring this message to the village that is on top of the hill. The materials you have available for you are apple trees that have apples on them, leather, dirt, mallards, rocks that when you smack them together spark. There's randomly some oil pits, and you also have whatever Crocs are made out of. The shoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, not an actual crocodile. What it's made out
Oh
of, which
no
is
no no. So
crocodile, like
so
the shoe.
whatever those waterproof boat shoes are made out of.
Yeah. Okay.
So
But
while
I also
you're
have mallards, so I have birds.
yeah.
I have access to. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to be giving a visual representation of whatever you're coming up with here, and then you can let your
Oh man.
imagination have at it.
Okay, I should have written down that parts list.
I can write it down on the screen. It'll show up in a second. So
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
apple trees, leather, dirt, rocks, mallards, oil, and Crocs. But it's more the material that is used for Crocs, if that's more convenient.
Okay. Let me think about this for a second here. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, because you said I can make sparks, is I'm going to take some of the oil into like a puddle and I'm going to light it on fire. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I've got the oil on fire. I'm going to take the mallards, I'm going to place them over the fire until they start to smell like they're edible.
Okay.
Now, maybe I'll feather them first or something. So I'm going to cook the mallards. I'm then going to eat the mallards to give me the energy I need for the next part because it's going to be very physically taxing. So we've gotten that far. So I've eaten the mallards. Next, what I'm going to do is now I know I have to give them a message, but I don't know how long the message is.
Yeah,
What I'm going to
I
do,
guess you could say that you have the message on a piece of paper, but if you want to try and send them the message in a different way without paper, that's fine.
oh, okay. Okay, that changes it a bit because I was going to chew the message into apples, one separate character per apple.
Okay.
But if I have it on a piece of paper, then what I'll probably do is make a pouch out of some of the material that Crocs are made out of, I don't know what the material is called, but
You
it
say
brings
a
shame to a
pouch?
lot of people. Yeah.
A pouch. Okay.
Okay, so let me take a look at the drawing's a bit delayed, but I see that I'm eating the mallard, so that's good. Uh,
I've just drawn the pouch here. Um,
okay, good. So I'm going to make the pouch almost like a letter holder and put the message into the pouch. I'm then going to take the length of some of the leather, like a strip of the leather, and I'm going to tie a rock onto the end of it. And then I'm going to also tie my crock pouch to that. Now that I have that, then I'm going to add a very long, I don't know how much I have, but a very long strip of leather. So basically, I have a weight with a message at the end of a rope. And I'm going to do one of those ninja things where I got to like spin it around above my head,
okay, so you're
like
saying
I'm
that
throwing some kind of a
the leather
grappling
strip
hook or something.
is fairly long. There's a rock on one end and the pouch on the other. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
No, well, the pouch can be near the rock.
Okay.
I kind of want it with that center of mass. Uh,
Yeah, that would make sense.
it's going to be protected and waterproofed by my crock. I'm then going to, like a grappling hook, spin it around above my head. Now, normally, for a hill this size, being my nerdy self who plays with electronics, I don't have the strength for this. But with the power of the mallard that I ate, that tasted a bit like oil, which is probably not healthy for me, I will toss it up to the village so that they can receive this message.
Okay.
And
That
that's it. That's
sounds
the problem solved.
that sounds like a problem solved to me. And
Yeah.
there's a interestingly suburban looking village up at the top, but that that sounds like it works. So that is all we have for today. I want to thank you for coming on. I know we had a lot of technical difficulties here at the start, but we finally got it to work. Um, so I'm going to leave a little icon at the end of this video that you can click on to go check out Mike's channel. I'm a big fan. I enjoy all of the creations
I appreciate that.
that he's creating, and the presentation is impeccable. Um, but yeah, so I want to thank you for coming on. I'm glad we finally got this working, and I think the discussion was uh, pretty interesting. So um,
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. It was a lot of fun. There were some technical issues, I guess, but it was great. I enjoyed it. And I'm interested to see how much currency I gain from my stock
oh
choice.
yeah, I'll keep you updated if
Yeah.
you are moving up the ranks.
Okay, great. That's good news. That's good.
Okay. So I'm gonna sign off the stream here, but I want to thank you guys for watching if you have been, and so I should be streaming next Thursday with the midweek update where you can see how Mike has done with the stock market. But until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.